Just out of, a sense of gratitude to you for supporting me with the other things that we did today, especially the business show. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you being there. So many comments. Weren't the guests amazing? I'm very blessed to have them all in. So, Adib, thank you, my friend. Carmi, yeah, the man. And Hans. Hans, yes. Yes, we had 2 shows with him. Prepping and zombies. How can you go wrong? Especially from a spiritual guy, right? Nothing is more important than reconnecting with your bliss. Nothing is as rich. Nothing is more real. And I hope today that you can reconnect with that bliss and just breathe in and breathe out. And know that you're connected to the greatest sources of light in the universe. And I know it's heavy out there right now, and I know people are suffering, and I can feel it. I can feel it in the collective. And I'm so, so sorry for all the people who are suffering right now. I know it's crazy. So, COVID fatigue is real. The pandemic is real. The connections that we're feeling on these shows are real. So many people are loving this platform. HAPS. Other people are very frustrated, right? But we got to remember that this is beta. And things don't always go super smooth, especially when you're doing live stuff. You can learn great things from your mistakes when you're not busy denying them. Let's read that again, okay? You can learn great things from your mistakes when you aren't busy denying them. And we do that, right? We'll shovel stuff and forget about it and not worry too much about the consequences of our actions or the people that we've hurt in the past. And there is a thing called karma, and it's out there. It'll get you. You got to be very careful of the words you speak because they hold great power. And all of us have to be aware in these times when people are so sensitive of the words we speak. And we can't place labels on things like we used to. We get called on it, right? What used to be considered to be humor is not funny anymore. So we have to be extra vigilant about the words we use to the people that we matter. I want to say this in a nice way, is that there is a new paradigm, there's a new shift, there's a new awareness on things like bullying, things like appropriate language, appropriate behaviors. We have to be extra careful of the things we say to the people we love in this world, right? Because it's crazy. May you be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. And I recommend that you try. You get up, dust yourself off, keep moving. Don't let the limiting beliefs of others, of your abilities, stop you from living a full, wonderful life. I love this one. The 2 most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you found out why. And we're all seeking to find why we're here. What is our purpose? And I would love to believe that mine is to shine light in the darkest places and to connect souls, spiritual souls, together and find, moments of healing, right? Because we're living in times of where people are very depressed and they need to feel connected to something. This is cool too. Emotional pain cannot kill you, but running from it can. Allow, embrace, let yourself feel, and let yourself heal. And it's healing that we're dealing here. Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you so much for all your support. I really, really appreciate it over the years. Thank you to Donna. Thank you to Teresa. Thank you to Neil. I appreciate all the things that you do in my life. Thank you to Fraser. Thank you to Randy W. Horton, my friend. He was the guy. He's the guy that directed me in this direction. And he is, because of that action, is going to help so many other people, because I'm going to do my best to help the souls that are out there that want to do really good content and connect with other souls. What drains your spirit dry is what also makes sometimes your body high. That's a strange one, right? What drains your spirit dry is sometimes what makes your body high. And a lot of us right now are looking towards ways of numbing ourselves, not fully feeling what we're feeling, and walking away from situations and being angry. And being angry doesn't solve anything. If you feed the anger, you're only really feeding it for a temporary time. Because in many ways, if you have anger, you're really feeding the fear, and you've got to stop feeding the fear. I've always thought that fear and anger are very related. You know, they're in the same family. You've been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself, and what happens? So in other words, fully accept who you are, with all your flaws, with all your shortcomings. And know that this is just a temporary situation that you're in, and that this too shall pass. No matter what you're going through right now, just refocus. Know that you are here to help heal the collective, and that your life does matter. You're here for a reason, you know, and certain friendships, right, are only here for a season. Or maybe there's a teacher that's currently in your life right now that's teaching you things to do and maybe not to do. Let the inner God that is in each of us speak. The temple is your body. And you should always think of your body as a temple. So be very careful of the things you let in. Hey, Walt, how you doing? So good to see you, Walt. I loved your broadcast this morning, Walt. That was fantastic. I still would love to talk you into coming up. I heard all the excuses, and you're in the kitchen, and you're this. I get it. Some people don't like to be in front of the camera. It's crazy. Did you see the business show? I think you did. I think you were there. That was fun. That was a lot of fun to do. And a lot of, big personalities, really smart guys. I love that. I love when the content is strong, right? So you were broadcasting yesterday for 5 hours? That's crazy. I'd be exhausted. When one door of happiness closes, another one opens. I believe that. I did some awesome work. Oh, that's good. I love the travel log ones. I love when people interact with them and you get to see, oh, really? It's costing you a fortune. What, for bandwidth? Is that why? Yeah, a lot of people are saying that because this runs such high quality. So unless you have unlimited, which I have, and if you notice, I do it from home because I don't do many broadcasts outside my house, right? I might have little inserts of doing that. If you ever thought of filming it and then playing it on your unlimited computer, you know what I mean? Like if you have unlimited bandwidth, and then just, talking about it. I think you're going to see more and more of that unless people have unlimited plans, right? Took out a new contract. Sim should be there on Tuesday. So what's the new contract? Is it chunkier? Yeah. It's a racket, right? They're making their money. And these platforms, require more and more bandwidth. It's nice to see the comments. I was noticing again today that we'd have comments and then not have comments and then a whole bunch of comments and then a few comments. It was pretty wild. Unlimited, Michael. Oh, perfect. Yes. No, I'm definitely limited. His plan is unlimited. Oh, that's great. Then you won't have to worry, and you wouldn't have to worry about overcharges and all the other crazy things that are going on in the world right now, right? We are currently at 11:11. Do you know what 11:11 means? That is your angels saying hello. And sometimes I'll be in the room and I really won't see anybody for almost like 20 minutes, especially early in the morning. And then around 30 minutes, the room starts to fill. It's really weird. It's almost like it takes a while for people to notice you're there. It's neat. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Wow. Do you agree with that? Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. What would you do if you knew you could not fail? What would you achieve? Who would you date? What kind of work would you have? If you knew that, the gods were conspiring in your favor to make sure that you're alive with possibility. That even feels wonderful to say it. I have robins follow me on treks. I always say they are my other dogs I've lost. Oh, ooh, yes. It's funny you say that because for years when I had a pool, I used to have this large pool and I'd spend hours outside, I would see robins and a certain robin over and over again. And my wife always used to say, I believe that's Grandma. And Grandma was a huge part of both of our lives. Her name was Fran, and she was just a beautiful soul, very giving to a fault. That's what they say about robins, yes. Well, they say that birds in general hold spirit. Hello, Benita. How are you today? Good to see you. Benita, I always enjoy your programming. You're fun to watch. I've never really spent very much time with Benita. Let me put her in here. Let's see. There you go. I've invited you. If you would like to come up, that would be awesome. So I'm going to say hello to some of the people I've welcomed. James Ward. Hello, James. If you're out there, nice to see you, buddy. Colin Porter. Very smooth voice. Jace Jacobs. And of course, Randy W. Horton. And Fraser Ramsey. How are you, my friend? I saw you earlier on the business chat. Sorry, I couldn't let people come up. We had an agenda that we had to do. We had to get through it. We got through some of it. I can't believe that. I've experienced ghost. So we'll chat to you about that someday. Well, I think we all feel spirit from time to time, right? That nudge on your shoulder. Thanks. You have a great day. Chat tonight. Oh, okay. Are you currently at work, Vinita? Yeah. Well, I always put that out there, right? And if you ever want to come in and I don't have you on the guest list, Vinita, just put be me in or be me aboard or invite me, whatever works for you. But I'm finding a lot of kind souls are connecting through this HAPS. And HAPS is powerful. Now, last night, I noticed finally my iPad is working, which made me very happy. Let me see here. Sorry about that. I hit my mic. with my hand. Okay, I'm going to see, because sometimes if I have this on, I'll see different comments. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I'm going to get out of there. Flip that up. Hit this. For you, that's interesting. Oh, I know what I did there. That's so funny. Okay, I'm going to do it this way. There you go. You won't see the top of it now. Okay, I see myself on here. And I see me flipping. Oh, wow. It's quite a bit behind, the lag. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, so I think that's why we have so many problems with the comments, because sometimes I'll see a comment and it's like a minute ago. So it's not even valid right now, right? So that's crazy. Vanita, what kind of work do you do, if you don't mind telling everybody? Yeah. Oh, your soul is attracted to the people the same way flowers are attracted to the sun. And I hope that the people that come in here feel like this is a place where they can connect with light and love. And I want people to always feel like they have a place to come in and share their feelings. And we're not always going to feel good. We're going to have days where we feel low energy and we feel depressed. And we're reflecting on things that we shouldn't reflect on. Surround yourself with people who want to uplift you, uplift your spirit, and make you feel unconditionally loved. And that is very hard to find. I know that. But if we put that intention out there each and every day, we have the ability, I believe, to manifest miracles and situations in our lives every day. Your vision will become clear only when you look into your own heart. You got to look in your heart. That's where the answers are. You got to look towards the light. You got to look towards the voice, the inner voice, the innermost voice that directs you. And don't let other people dictate your limitations and who you are and what you are. Randy, there he is. My brother from another mother. I would have loved to have you in my business show today, but I don't think they would have let us talk. They were busy. They hadn't. Yeah. Did you see the show at all?
No, it's 2:30 in the morning. I woke up because I had to pee, and then I heard your voice.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing. I'm glad I bring that kind of relief to your life. That's awesome.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm hoping in the future, though, because I'm going to do a business show every Sunday. It's going to have 3 or 4 guests, and I would love for you to come in. And, they were discussing mostly current stuff. Some of it was above me, but I enjoyed it. Cool. They got talking about Trump. It went a little crazy there. I had to tell the one guy to calm down, but it's good. It's good. I love when we get people who have such vast knowledge on this network. So I hope that you watch it and tell me, because I love when you read my guests and people that I know, because I find that you will see wrinkles I don't.
Good morning, everyone, or yes, good please. Evening.
Say hello to your people. I would love that.
They're all people that like you. We got Mrs. Moby Dick is here. Anders Oak said the peeing legend. Yes, I'm the peeing man today. Whoa, what's up? Bonita. Candy Taker, what's happening? Representing Periscope. Yeah, I haven't been on much because it's not been usable. I can't watch anyone's broadcast unless I'm in the broadcast.
Yes. Last night, though, they did some forms of updates, and I've never had my iPad work, Randy. It's working perfectly now. So the iPad is working. My Google phone is choppy, like you said. It lags. Sometimes I can hear them, but I don't see the picture. But today, the broadcast I did with the guys, they were great. Phenomenal.
Yeah, mine's on everything. It's too choppy to see. It is 2:30 in the morning in the Philippines.
And what are you grateful for? And where are your children? Okay, see, Fraser won't come up until you come up. Look at that. He was just waiting.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a high school dance. I'm not going to be the first one to dance. I don't do the dance.
Gina, hi.
Hi, Randy. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm just up and at it, you know.
I just had my dinner.
Yeah.
I fell asleep early and then I woke up and I thought, well, let's see if it's working good. And then Michael was there telling us goodness gracious and praying to somebody.
You got it. I love the goodness gracious. That should be my network. Goodness Gracious Network with Randy W. Horde. We'll do it. We'll do it once a week.
There you go.
Uplifting patterns with Randy. I love it. I do want you on my business show sometime, though. So please watch it.
No problem.
And tell me if you'd be interested in being amongst it. It is kind of dry.
It depends what time it's on, you know, what time of night, what time of day.
Yeah, we did it at 10 this morning, which probably would not work for you. Hello there. Thank you. I love when people both welcome both of us. I think they're getting used to us being together here, Randy.
That works. John Adams, what's happened? He just subscribed to you. Dee Dee says hello to everyone.
Yes.
Bob Urban, what's up? You know, I'm just having a lot of tech difficulties past 2 days when I just can't. I'm really a little perplexed about how long it's been going on.
Well, for me, the very first time since I've been on it, my iPad works. It never worked before. It was ridiculous to the point I wanted to throw it. It wouldn't load. It wouldn't. Where now it's pretty seamless. I'm actually watching. The other thing last night that I noticed, no comments were coming on the computer. None. Zero. So I had to test. Now, I don't know if you know this. I run Linux. I run Ubuntu. And I don't seem to have as many glitches. But last night, no comments. And so it did stress me out a little bit. Because I knew I had the show today.
There's a slight glitch still not quite fixed. Is the
I can get it on any app with ease, but Haps takes 5-6 minutes. I hear you, new people.
The comments were flickering, and you have to actually refresh your page so it comes up properly. So there's a slight glitch there on the new setup. I don't like the new setup.
I'm going to stop the whole glitch program because, to be honest, it's just damn broken. I don't want to hear about the word glitch anymore. It's been too long. The damn thing's broken. The damn thing don't work. There's no damn glitches.
He's waking up, folks. He woke up. He's waking up.
I'm getting alive now. There's no glitches. It's all broken. And need to fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, glitches. The glitch grace period ran out 2 weeks ago.
Why break? Why change something if it ain't broke?
So they could get it featured. So your belly button could be, you know, I don't know why.
Your belly. Tell me more about that feature, Randy. The belly button could be what?
Button.
It sounds like something worth looking into. Yeah, I love it.
Oh God, I need to give it a stretch.
Do you need to get a coffee or any? Do you need a coffee or anything? Or are you?
I'm going to turn my coffee maker on.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. While you continue.
Okay.
That'll help me get around the brokenness because there's no more glitches.
Yes. I'll beam you back up when you get back. Okay. All right.
So, Mr. Bathurst, hello.
Yes, sir. How are you? How are things in your world?
Well, you've encouraged me to go live more, and I went live earlier.
I loved it. And I'm not the only one doing that. Some people are putting a fire under Fraser's ass. Many people need to see that fire under your ass and keep you going. Like, I love the scenery in your last broadcast. That was beautiful. I felt like I was going on the walk with you. I felt it was, the only thing you need is like a wind mic. Do you know what I mean? Because it was like, it is at times with Fraser.
But you wanted me to go live, so there we go. And
but it was crystal clear. It was crystal clear. Someone says I hate Haps. Oh, I hope that changes. John Jay, sorry about that.
I was using a proper gimbal, as well, which gave it more of a steady. So it wasn't like I was using my I just used the last time I was live in Edinburgh. I was just using the
Yes.
handheld, a compact selfie stick.
You know what else I noticed too, guys? I can't highlight the comments anymore. It won't let me highlight the comments. What's going on?
Oh, it's all this new stuff. It's crazy.
But it's crystal clear. Like honestly, my broadcast. Hey, if anybody can, I know you don't know me, some of you, but if you can, it would really warm the cockles of my heart. If you were to go and put a like and check out the business show I did today. I think it's called Business Sunday or something, but it's on my channel. And then I also did one about prepping and zombies, all real. And Randy, I'm telling you, he's on to something with the belly button feature here on Haps.
There you go. So you did a business show. What business? What's up, Copenhagen? John says, I hate Haps.
It warmed the cockles. It warmed your cockles, or just the cockles of your heart? I'm just a bit sorry. Sorry.
So what was the context of your business show, by the way?
Oh, it was all over the board. We talked about COVID fatigue. We talked about information technology. We talked about the stuff going on with the lovely Donald. Unfortunately, that went really bad. Then we went from that to how people are buying pets. Right now, there's a big surge in buying pets, and be careful that you don't get scammed, because people are doing all these scams saying, I'll sell you this dog. Here's a picture. Send me a down payment of $500. And then they never hear from these people again.
There was a story just on the news yesterday. A guy who one of the popular breeds are getting stolen. It's the Cocker Spaniels, and the guy was out. He got given the dog to cope with his depression, and two guys attacked him and next and stole the dog when he was out for a walk. It's just crazy. Over here,
if you're sending money for a dog before you get a dog, you're pretty much an idiot.
Can I'm just going to rebuttal with that. There is such a demand now in Canada that if you don't get the dog. So
then don't take a dog. You don't do that. That's just not something in any business deal. You don't send money without.
Yeah. So here's the thing, Randy. There's such a demand. The dog that we were going to buy, right? My daughter already put the money down. They wanted to give us the money back. Do you know why? Because they got a higher offer.
That's brutal.
I hear you. Okay, I'm trying to. It's hard to use Haps on the iPhone so long to watch. Yeah, John, I'm having the same deal. I cannot do anything watching. I can broadcast only.
Sorry, Michael. I know you don't like eating on your streams. Apologies.
Well, my favorite is when you lie down with no shirt on. That's my biggest beef. When you get these guys who are lying down with no shirt on, and they're falling asleep during the broadcast. Don't do the broadcast.
I haven't seen that yet. Billy D in the morning. What's happening?
Sorry about that.
Anyway, let's move on to something more enlightening, less frightening. It's another beautiful evening, day, night, somewhere in the world. Everybody has something great to say.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to do the whole doom and gloom thing personally. I very rarely jump in the doom and gloom realm.
No, you don't. You always try to find the silver lining.
Yeah, it's always there. So if you can hop in any realm you want. And doom and gloom, it'll always bring you down.
Yeah. So what are you currently feeling blessed about, Randy? What is something right now that you're happy about?
I can smell the coffee coming from the coffee maker. Simplicity.
It's simple. Listen, you've got me.
It's a secret to happiness.
I'm going to go get another coffee. I'm going to just pop out. Randy, you talk to the people. I'm noticing there's hardly any comments coming up, and yet we've got 451 people. Like, something's whacked.
People can't comment. They can't. They come in and out. The views are people going in and out. You get 10, 20 people, and they go in and out 10, 20 times. So that's what's happening.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you think you had 10,000 views, you didn't. You had 50 people come in and out. There you go. You're juggling it all around. Michael and Randy.
Do the hokey pokey and you turn it all around. That's what it's all about.
I'm glad
I'll
you
be
got
back.
a
that was
coffee.
necessary.
Well, you got a coffee.
Yeah, I
so
went
we
by
can-
my old neighborhood yesterday, and there was a guys celebrating some saint day, eating a pig head, drinking beer. That was kind of unique. They were just gnawing on a pig head. I don't know what you eat from the pig head, but they did. Brenda, I'm here just listening. Whoop, whoop, welcome. Yeah, it happens that way. Anyway, they tore down the wall at my old house. Now I'm putting up a new wall starting tomorrow.
All right, cool.
My front wall is 40 years old, and it was cracked. It'd been repaired so many times. It's time to put up a new one.
That's good.
And the neighbor needed the work. So, is that Duty Ron? No, that's not Duty Ron. I called Duty Ron. He's supposed to get back to me. That reminds me. I need to call back to Duty Ron. Easy for someone to go to negative. Yeah, it is, Robert. It's Richard, I mean. It's easy to get negative. I mean, I have many things in the world that are negative, but I have more good than bad. What you eating there, Mr. Frazier?
Just a bolognese. Yeah, I cooked yesterday.
Oh boy, kind of looks like him. Yeah, with the sweater and all, he kind of looks like a Duty Ron.
Me.
How to call Duty Ron? I was supposed to. I'm waiting on him to come up with me one day. He said he'll be on Haps for a little bit, but I'm sure lately, seeing all the issues, he may not want to be on Haps until he gets a little more stationed. Win-win for the neighbor. Yeah, the neighbor gets to do work and makes money. My neighbor had a bad experience recently. He'd worked somewhere 30 years, and they gave him a low-ball offer on his retirement settlement, and he was in the starvation mode, so he had to take it. He couldn't afford to fight them. What you talking about, Randy? Well, the wall at the Tick House, the front wall, the gate wall, fence wall. Too happy you made it safe, sound back home to the family. Thank you, Jill. Randy, you haven't been streaming much lately. Yeah, because it's not working. I can't get it really to work. So I haven't streamed much in a few days because it's just not working.
So I went live earlier. I was in just to walk around a local harbour near in town, not far from me. So I used my gimbal, which gave a bit of a steadier sort of picture.
Have you tried Twitter Live? Yeah, I can't get audio on Twitter Live. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't think it's ready for public yet. I've tried Twitter Live a couple times, and each broadcast I had a glitch. I don't think it's launched. What's the cure, Randy, for the itch of yesterday? Yesterday's cure was...
There we go.
Whoop.
Talcum powder. Watch what you do with your talcum powder. I leave that
My wife had used a new soap in the washing machine, and I put a shirt on, and I think I was highly allergic to it. It wore me out. I was itching from my head to my toes to my blanks to my nose. It was awful.
Hey, avocados are a bit itchy, eh?
Yeah, Randy, you multi-broadcast on Twitch too. Yeah, I'm on Twitch right now, so. Yeah, the cause of the itch was a new shampoo a new laundry detergent that was purchased at like a Sam's Club here. It's called S&R. 50-pound bag of detergent is actually just 50 pounds of itching soap. It was terrible.
I thought we were going to go towards the light, Randy. What happened here? We're going from
we got 50 pounds of itchy soap.
This is the bitching and the itching show here with Randy.
Shingles or herpes.
Whoa.
That's easier to get rid of. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of this bag of soap. Rub down with oatmeal. Oh, God. Oatmeal. That's funny how everybody has it. I figured out the cure for everything in the world, and nobody even listens to the world. Whenever you have a problem, you can use Manuka honey, oatmeal, turmeric, or garlic. That cures everything. You mix it all together. Everybody, if you listen, just eat more garlic. Just put turmeric in there. How about a little Manuka honey?
Now, is that the same as turmeric?
Turmeric is something you get when When it grows from your skin, that's a tumor.
Well done. Well done, Randy. No, in Canada, we call it turmeric. That's what we call it. But you're right.
You call it what?
Turmeric.
You got turmeric. What?
Yeah,
that's like somebody from Ohio who has a turmeric.
Is someone calling someone? Is that the Frasier love line that I'm hearing?
No,
I hear
not me.
somebody
That's my pulse maker.
on the So the average night, Randy, how many hours do you think you sleep?
5 to 7.
Okay, and how many did you get last night?
I went to bed probably at 7. I slept too much. I'm wide awake.
Perfect. Okay.
I fell asleep at 7 or 8. I really went to bed early.
Yeah, because for a while there, I thought you weren't sleeping at all. But I think what you said was very valid. It just seems the times that I was on, you were on.
Yeah, even now we're opposite time. What time are you? I'm 2:40 in the morning.
Yeah, here we're just getting close to around 3 o'clock.
In the afternoon.
Close, yeah.
Yeah, so it's almost opposite time. Anyway, you said you're just like chat among friends. We were discussing your business chat. You went to get some coffee or something?
Yes, I needed it. Thank you.
Yeah, I need one too. I can hear mine finishing up the brewing process.
Yeah, well, I can do some stuff here if you want to get up, and we're good at that. You dance, I dance, we dance together. We did what was it early at the Hokey Pokey, and we turned it all around. That's what it's life.
Right.
That's what life's all
Good
about.
morning to you, Captain Rehab. What's happening?
I love that name. I love that name. How'd you come up with Captain Rehab? That name's out there.
He went to rehab so many times they named him Captain.
Randy. He means that with the most amount of love that you can possibly imagine. I see that for sure.
So your business chat was a bit dry then,
It was good. Like as business chats go, they're not like this. Nobody's insulting anybody, right?
Yeah, well, it's good. Sometimes business chat uses a bit dry, but it's also it's for educational purposes.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. And the other thing is too, you're always representing your work, so you have to be careful, right? You don't want to be doing anything that could be deemed to be, what's the word, racy or risque.
Well, it's professional.
He said the story is a lot more crude than that. It was a fraternity nickname.
Oh, no way. Okay.
There you go. So it wasn't insulting. I was actually being gentle. Thank you. I was thinking more like a maternity nickname, but we'll go with fraternity.
Woo! He's doing the flip the words things today. I like that. This word sounds like yes.
Well, anyway, I hope everybody's having a beautiful day.
Talk to me about your weight loss, and I'll tell you about mine. I've got pants now that haven't fit in 2 years that fit. I'm quite happy.
Yeah, I'm down a belt buckle again. I like Club Risque in Philadelphia. The Club Risque could be good.
Now, have you ever purchased clothing there, or is it better to get clothing when you can get it made
in
for
the
you?
Philippines?
Mm-hmm.
You can't buy no clothes here. These people are little tiny people.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Thank you for saying that.
If you ever come here, you cannot buy clothes here. It's impossible. They don't have your size.
I'm a big man. I'm a big man. Yeah.
But the only people that can get clothes here probably Frasier. You look like a little dude.
Oh, thanks. I am.
Yeah, and that was.
There's nothing wrong with being little. I mean, it's great. You can go shopping. I can't buy stuff anywhere.
It's funny
and
you say that.
You're less likely to pee on the toilet seat because you're closer. I have to aim from far above.
It can be a bit tricky. Get somebody who's getting clothes. Being small can have a slight disadvantage. Getting clothes.
How tall are you, Randy?
I'm just 6 foot. It's not how tall you are. People look at your width. That's the problem. Everybody's into this whole width thing. You can be 9 feet tall and nobody says anything. But if you're 4 feet wide, oh my God, the comments.
Yeah, what kind of comments do you get?
I don't get any comments. I just telling you, it's better to be tall than fat, and I'm trying to be less fat.
Well, I
Donald
thought
Brown said you're a wee man.
a huge
Randy,
difference
you
in
can
your
buy
face.
shorts there and wear them as belly shirts. That's true.
So if you were to judge your audience, would you say it's more men than women?
It depends on the time of day. Mine's more women than men, actually. Even my number says that on YouTube and stuff. Mine's mostly ladies that I've known a long time.
Yeah, you've built an audience over the years, that's for sure.
I
Jill
think
is saying
my YouTube says I'm 74% ladies, 20% men.
I suppose it depends what tickles your fancy, I suppose.
How about you, Fraser? Are you 80%
Jill,
women?
you're here. Yeah, Jill. No, you're here, Jill. We're just, the problem is we hear you, Jill, but I guess you can't see the other comments because you're on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, look
That's
at that.
only too bad.
Look at that. It's women because he's damn sexy. Did you see that?
There you go. Sexy,
You should have that on a shirt. Damn sexy.
Yeah. Have you ever eaten pig's head? I don't believe I've ever ate a pig head.
I have. It's not very good.
Yeah, I try to stay away from the oddball food because usually it's odd for a reason. It's not healthy.
Yeah.
You know, like people here, they love chicken intestines. That's just the rectal tract, you know, and that would depend on who cleaned it before they cooked it. So I just don't eat these things.
Brenda, are you having problems with the comments as well? Because she was saying she couldn't see Jill's or something. That's very common right now. Hello, Dee Dee.
I will show
look at
you.
that. Randy is very handsome. There you go. See?
I have something exciting to share with Earl.
Yeah.
What is it? Hold on. My cat is now enjoying his new life. The guy who's taking care of my cat takes him walking every day.
Don, are you watching from your desktop or are you watching from your phone? If you're watching from your phone, you only see half.
That's hilarious. That's awesome.
What the heck?
That is the most spoiled cat in the world, by the way.
Take the cat from a walk.
Anyway, Earl has a caretaker, and the guy's patient because Earl hates to walk. But he's out there every day trying to walk him. Brant's watching from the laptop. He walks my cat. Yeah, I got a guy who walks my cat. And Earl's a terrible walker. You just have to stand there and just be patient because he don't go anywhere.
How old is Earl? Earl
3 years old. He's
okay.
only 3.
Okay, so you've got to
wear glasses to be in this broadcast. This is true. No, Fraser's not 55. He's an old child. He's only 40 something.
Oh, child, for flip's sake.
Yeah, you just look old.
Oh, my word. Good grief.
Really, it takes a lot of nerve to be your age and look so old at this point in life.
I think it takes a lot of nerve to be in a broadcast with you, period.
You know, actually, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
There's a few people on here that have this so-called political commentary and stuff, and half of them are afraid to have me up.
Well, I know why.
I don't know why, though. When I'm in a commentary with you, I'm fair and just, and I don't get crazy.
Yeah, but you like me.
They have the aptitude.
Yeah, but you like me. If you don't like someone, I pray for them.
No, I just think they don't have the aptitude when it comes to holding up a intelligent conversation in a deep system. They're good at sitting there and being a cheerleader, but they can't debate. Debating is an art form.
Oh, it is. Huge.
Yeah, you got to be able to debate without insulting. Even if the subjects you don't like, you have to be able to manipulate it into a topic that feels better and comfortable for everyone. And a lot of people have trouble on this stuff.
Yeah, but you're open to learning new things. You're not rigid. Like if there's a good point,
I'll flow with it. Yeah, I don't fight you.
I think you're one of the few people I know that likes you to be like question your thoughts and think, shit, that is a different way to look at this. This isn't crazy. Yeah, so I'm the same. I love when people make me question what I was thinking, what I thought was solid, and it isn't. So,
You know
but
what
these
really
athe-
makes
are we
my
talking
thinking?
the atheist programs? Is that what you're talking? Because I won't even go in them.
No, I'm talking about anything from political to the right left hating thing. You know, to the whole blaming one side hate speech stuff is kind of weird.
Yeah, well, we are living in a world that's very divided now, unfortunately.
Actually, I don't think it's divided at all. Everybody I've sat
No,
and talked with were exactly the same. I think they're creating a divide to do control. There's no divide that actually exists. I mean, anybody with common sense knows what happened in anywhere. And if you concentrate on one thing, you know, that's what's happened.
I think what you're saying, and just tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a lot of people have been manipulated,
Oh
and
my God, to no end.
right, and they don't know up from down. You know, they're racing towards the White House really with no plan. So
I don't
yeah,
think they were racing towards anything. Anyway, it is what it is.
what were they racing towards, sir? The golden youth.
I don't know. It's like anything. If you get a couple of people stupid enough to do something, they can get
Yeah.
a few followers to do it also. It's like when the kids are all trying to jump off the roof of the boat dock, and finally one guy does it, and then the rest say, "Okay, I'll do it." And it's just the way things are. People are just a lot of people are followers.
You know what this reminds me of? The way that
Yeah, we're not going to do political crap. We're going to switch back to something else.
You know what this reminds me of? The setup on the screen. It looks like the starting credits of, I don't know, an episode of Dallas.
Not me. It looks like a damn Oreo cookie. You got two black shirts and that creamy stuff in the middle.
We need another guy with a white shirt, and then we got double stuff. Is that what
double
you're saying?
stuff?
There you go. There you go. Okay.
Oh, dings.
You have to agree or disagree. When you actually have more in agreement, only opens one's eyes. Yeah, people don't like it when you agree more.
Well, I think you need some friction,
right?
You need some friction. Like, it can't be all roses. But I don't like the atheist. The atheist programs. I won't go in them.
It's Crime Scene Investigation with Michael Bathurst, with Randy Orton as the crime scene analysis. Sorry, you want some light chat? I'm just mucking around.
I'd like to say personally, there's nothing in this world less scary than a Scottish accent.
I was broadcasting in Edinburgh yesterday,
and those two other dudes. Are those two other dudes married? Oh, I don't know. Fraser, have you ever been married?
No, been engaged.
You've never been married. Twice. Engaged twice. So once people get to know you, they figure out you ain't worth it. Okay, Michael's married, by the way.
Yes,
Michael, you're married. And how many children you have? People are asking. I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, I love that. I have 3 daughters. I have my oldest daughter is in her mid-30s. My middle daughter is in her early 30s, and the baby, which you know, Laura, is 27. I have a granddaughter who's 16 who looks like she's 20, and I have a grandson who is 8.
Wow. Fraser, tell us about your failure or hesitant for commitment. Why won't you commit?
Are you reading? I'm missing comments on the side here. That's why I don't see that.
No, I'm making stuff up.
All right. Okay. Thanks. Right. I'll leave that one there. I'll no comment on that one there.
Yeah, and all my daughters have big personalities. They all do. There's not one meek one amongst them. So yeah, we sometimes have rip-roaring fights because
big personalities.
Yeah, my daughter is not the quiet type.
I mean something different over here. But leave that one there.
Oh, your daughter's lovely. She's a very, very well-rounded, nice human being. I really am impressed by her. You've done a great job.
You've been married 34 years. Richard says he misses the friction.
You can take that many ways.
Oh, me and the missus have friction conversations at times.
Behave,
You
Mr.
know what?
Brothers.
I don't know. I'm weird. My wife and I, we don't never argue. We really don't. We don't. We've probably not argued once and maybe 3 times in 28 years. We just don't
I
argue.
love that. I feel bad for you, Michael. Are you talking about having 3 daughters?
Did you have to
Yeah.
queue for the bathroom, by any chance?
Yeah. I can remember one Father's Day. They were all fighting so bad. And we went to do like the picture at the front of the house, and they're all not looking at each other and doing one of those, kind of smiles like this. Yeah. So, hey, I would rather they have big personalities. I don't want anybody in my life to be meek. And it's like my mother yesterday. I was talking to her, and she's got this insanely large personality with no filter. And
My mother gives me Bible verses every day.
yours does?
Oh yeah, I get these religious posters a lot.
From your mom?
And she always does that. My dad sends me pictures of. Anyway, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, my dad likes to talk about the stock market.
Oh my word! Oh my absolute word!
I got it. It took a while. I got it. Sorry.
Sorry, Brady.
Bloody Nora, my word! Yeah, as they drink their coffee, just to kind of.
Yes. Yeah. Reset.
He said, Richard said it's not arguing, it's deep conversation. I don't really get into deep conversation. Believe it or not, I surrender easily because I don't really have any. When somebody argues, I listen to the whole subject. I can really say, well, you know what? This probably ain't worth arguing about anyway. And I said, whatever, go ahead. And a lot of times in an argument, if I'm sure the other person's going to fail, I know they need to learn that lesson, so I just let them fail.
That's the best thing you can do sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes just let them go ahead and take the fail, even though you know it's not going to work.
It's hard when it's your kids, though. It's really tough to just watch them fail, but that's how you learn, right? Like, how many times have you failed? I've failed more times than I can.
Everybody falls. That's life. Michael, I'm trying to say the most men can't deal with daughters. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm hoping that when I've become a soil sample, they say a few nice words about me. That's my goal. That's it. So.
I think Jill left from YouTube. Jill, yeah, I think she left. She was feeling naked over on YouTube. The YouTube, I don't get a lot of live in there. There may be some folks still there because only YouTube goes live when I do YouTube solely. I don't get a lot of rebroadcast.
We froze there for a sec. Did you see that? You still there, guys?
Oh, we're froze now.
Yeah. It must have. I can see y'all moving. I'm all right.
I'm moving. Yeah, we were froze there for a sec. Yeah. But I've discussed this before. Once you get around,
have a good day.
Once you get around an hour, and if you have more than 2 guests in it, it will freeze. It's been doing that.
Yeah, Michael, can you go to your settings and do refresh the server and see if that helps?
I've got comments. It's all working now.
There we go.
It's I got comments just came out. Here we go. We're getting Hello. See all kinds. Start reading them, Randy. Yeah.
Somebody said if it won't matter in 100 years, don't sweat it in the present.
Oh, that's such good advice. I totally agree. Right. Yeah. If you're gonna laugh about it in a year from now.
From West Palm Beach, what's happening? Hello and welcome. JP_1. What's happening? Why you didn't respond to people? Why you don't respond to people? What's your problem, Michael? Al-Walid, I respond.
I was dropped on my head quite a bit as a kid.
No, it wasn't that. Al-Walid, the comments were stopped. We didn't see any new comments. That's why. They just now started again.
Yeah.
So our comments just died.
And that happens to me all the time.
Yeah, people think we're ignoring them. They don't know the comments are just stopped.
Yeah. Randy doesn't do that. I'm guilty of that, but not Randy. And if Randy's in the room,
your numbers, if you don't interact, your numbers will stay low.
I agree.
Hello from West Palm Beach. What's happening?
No, I'm not complaining. I've got an earnings of $6.50 in the kitty.
In the kitty.
I'll buy me a couple of A couple of cups
I'm
of
earning
coffee.
around on this app $500 to $800 a month,
Yeah, I believe that.
and then I have other apps. I mean, I'm not bragging, but I do a few $1,000s a month in ads and apps. So
Well, you're a leader in your field. You're not bragging. You're good at what
I'm
you
just
do,
playing
Randy.
around with it. You can do
And
it. I don't know why. You're on. You put the time in,
Well,
Fraser.
So I said, you put the time. When I started, no, Michael. That's why I'm not on Michael's broadcast so much because he gave me a little fire under my butt cheeks, and I've been going live.
yeah, you can
There
take
you
that
go.
anyways.
Keep going live. Yeah. Do it.
Aye,
Go
so-
live, go live, go live, go live.
It's all the way live.
Yeah.
I've been live twice. I'm going to book a. Unfortunately, I would have gone to the Botanical Gardens as planned, but you have to book.
Actually, I was thinking of a show that I would love to see in Edinburgh. Divorcees with Fraser. You go around and just meet divorced girls in your city and you just talk to them.
That's such a good idea.
I mean, it's kind of risque, but I think people would love it.
I think they would too.
Of Edinburgh.
I think they would love it. I agree. I think it's
the
a human
problem is
piece.
Going to divorce people's homes, they're probably going to. That you may get some ladies that may want to touch you in an inappropriate way, but I'm sure you can handle it, sir.
Yeah. Well, but you know what? As long as you're willing, right? If you're willing, that's different, right?
No, well, let's not go there on a public platform. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes the pause is better than the punch. Okay.
Yeah, we cannot do that in a public. This would be inappropriate speech. I understand that. Let's get back to something that's more appropriate. Hey, has anybody beat their children today?
Oh, beautiful. Great segue. Great segue. Yes. Very good.
Anyway, that was just a bad comment from out in the world,
Yeah, I got to break it up sometimes. Randy, do you ever ride a bike? I know you do the motorbike thing, but
I was an avid bike rider. Yes, I was. I suck, but I ride like hell. I went on a 100-mile bike ride in the middle of the summer in Saudi, but died.
And that was it. You were done. Yeah, that would do it.
No, I've ridden a lot. I used to ride every weekend with a group of guys.
Yeah. So I always end them within an hour. I have to still go to work and do my duties, which, yeah, I got to check all the stuff there. We've been,
running flow.
Well, and the other thing is too, unfortunately, I know what it's like with
people in the room here. They're too old. Ella, when they are older, that's when you beat them. You don't abuse children. It's the older children that need a good slap every now and then. The young ones are good.
They might slap you back, though. You got to be careful.
So you got to go and do your job, yeah? You got to go and check.
But Randy, do you want to leave with something uplifting?
You can't leave. Just be quiet. Let's hang out a little while. You're not in a hurry. Why are you in such a hurry? Oh, I got to end it. Come on now.
No, Randy, I really do. I have to go. I'm not.
Why? What are you up to? I mean, what's so important?
I have to go do my job at work. No joke.
I know that one. I have to do that all the time too.
Yeah.
Push a few buttons and make sure it's working.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like Randy when we do a scope together. Push a few buttons, see if everything's working. It's all good.
I guess I should bow out then and let you go do your deal.
Well, no. I want you to say something uplifting, and then I can end the broadcast, or Fraser can end the broadcast with something
uplifting. Randy, I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go on right after that.
Yeah, he's going to go on. You guys will be like just the slightest intermission here, and he'll be back full glory, Randy.
I may even go on Twitch, my Twitch, but then again, I may.
I will love when you can bridge them together, right? You can't do that, but they're supposedly.
The only thing I have to say today and tonight and the rest of the week is,
yes,
no matter how bad you think your life is, there's somebody dreaming to have your life.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed. How about you, Fraser?
When somebody lights a fire under your backside, just go keep doing it. Don't push it out. Okay.
Well, there was nothing weird or awkward about that. All right.
No, because if you encourage somebody, if sometimes you're struggling. Right, let's rephrase that. Okay, sometimes you're struggling to light the flame, the spark, to motivate yourself to get yourself moving. Now, I've had two people on Haps who have specifically lit a fire under my backside to get me moving. Michael and Inde Labidems, who goes, they've both given me almost a slap the back of my legs verbal approach, which tends to what they've had to do. So I think if somebody's just do it, once you start doing it, you create the habit and you work at it. If you just put the fire out yourself, well, they've tried and that's it. But they've done it, and
you ought to be a psychologist. You talk so damn much, you get paid by the minute. You'd be rich.
Loaded.
Maybe.
Loaded.
Okay. That would
Richard.
be really good.
Richard Roberts, thank you.
Really, you'd be a good psychologist.
Well, I've done anyway, no, leave that there.
All right.
Michael's got to go. He's got pipes to flush. We'll leave that one there.
Woo!
All right. Thanks, guys. Randy, thank you for always supporting me. You're a good man. All right. He's away. He's going to let me do my woot woot. So listen, Richard Roberts, thank you so much for all the nice comments. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you for being here. Thank you for JP and all the people that, if you can do me one favor, honest to God, please go see the business interview I did today. Please leave a comment. Please put a like or something. It would mean the world to me that you see it. This is something I'm going to try to do on Sundays. Randy and I don't know what our content is when we come on, but hey, it seems to work. And anybody who's lucky enough to be in Randy's scopes, they're doing something right. Okay? Take care. Thank you, Fraser. I'll probably see you tonight. All right. Bye-bye.
Cheers. Okay, bye.